Piezoelectric arms for arriving and noticing sensation in our bodies, for feeling alive and using boundary muscles. Co-regulation is only co-regulation if it's good for both people. It works in person and online. And let's start as if you're pushing a beach ball along the water. You push out with your palms and your fingertips come back towards your nose. Push out with your arms and your fingertips come back towards your nose. And then bring the hands out to the side, keeping those fingertips coming back towards your ears now. And I can feel stretch and sort of an electric feeling here and in my palms. And if you take it forward, you can get it in your thumbs. And if you take it back, you can get it more in your pinkies, your other fingers. I'm doing sort of a real stretchy kind of thing in my hands. And actually, once you feel it, you can often feel it in all sorts of different parts. So you might want to close your eyes and just follow your own stretches. Where does your body want to go with it?
So I found that right now there's a lot of awareness in my arms, tingling, feeling like I've worked them, as if I've worked them out a little bit. It definitely felt challenging strength-wise to do that. Yeah, it felt a little bit like a workout. But it also feels like just bringing like hyper awareness and to sensations like all down my muscles and even on my skin surface, I think.
Well, I noticed at first that like I felt really uncomfortable with the sensation of stretch that was happening in my arms, and especially like the backs of my hands and the tops of my arms felt really intense and like too much. And then it reminded me of being in labor and like, oh, I can switch my perception. I can switch my story about this. And like, oh, wait, it's not too much right now. It's actually just more than what I've been having all day or all week. And I started to like it, started to feel more like the energizing quality and more of strengthening, but not for me, not in a muscular way, more in a, oh, I can have more intensity in my experience and have it feel enlivening. So I'm appreciating my thought flexibility, rewriting the story about it. Yeah, and I liked when I noticed you and what your gestures were, because it gave me some play of, oh, I can try what she's doing and see how that feels.
As leader, feel the electric quality in the stretch in your arms. What happens in the rest of your body as you explore that? As mirror, don't worry about doing it right. Just be present in a way that's good for you.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, that was fun. It felt playful and it also felt really strong. I noticed I felt sort of affirmed by doing a gesture and having you mirror it. Like there's a certain, it reminded me of boundary exercises that we've done where I'm like, oh, this is me. I take up space. So I found myself going to that awareness and then back to the sensation of like, oh, right, this is more sensation than I've had all day. Yeah. How was it for you?
Thank you. I also felt playful. I felt almost like, you know, how children mirror each other. And just that, like, oh, wow, like we can do this, we can do this. It just felt like, I don't know, having more awareness on it, and um, kind of brought the, like, what was fascination. And also, like, I felt the connection to my heart. I felt it to be a little bit more challenging to lead, actually. I felt a little self-conscious about, am I doing it right? So interesting. It felt like very different from following. I felt more freedom in following and more tension in leading. Yeah, like kind of not as connected in my body and my heart. I think because I was overthinking a little bit.
Yeah, I had fun following your gestures. I was appreciating the creativity and the different choices you made with your arms and motion and angle of hands. That was really fun to like pay attention to. It felt like nuanced and very much like a dance. Um, yeah, it felt good. And I felt very smiley at the end, just like, yay.
You can use body up co-regulation to get connected, to calm down, or to get going. For print instructions and more videos, visit wecoregulate.com. And remember, co-regulation is only co-regulation if it's good for both people.